Okay, this is my last one for the day, you guys. Then tomorrow I'll be back with who was it? Air signs and earth signs tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back with that. We're gonna finish it up. Just want to give you guys a little some messages for the week, so you can access yourself, check your vibration, see what vibrational state you in, check your thoughts, what are repeated thoughts you've been having. All right, so we're about to do water signs real quick. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We're gonna do Pisces first real quick, okay? So yeah. So anyway, so you have to be in control yourselves. And but what I else been picking up, there's a lot of people that's doing this. Stop. One thing people need to stop. Stop trying to follow somebody else's spiritual discipline plan. What I don't do, whatever my spiritual discipline and however I do, I give you key opponents. I tell you to fast, meditate, watch your thoughts, because they're going to get you caught. That's my mission. That's the basis of my channel. I'm very consistent and persistent with that. Okay? So what people have to stop doing is stop trying to, what's happening is folks is trying to inquire and get information and have gotten information on another person's spiritual discipline, and this person, you guys are trying to follow a certain person's spiritual discipline plan. It's the crazy shit for what I don't know. Because whatever's in your bag that you got to tag, it's not my sag. You have to tag your own bag. So there's different spiritual tools that you have to use for each other's bag. Nobody thinks the same all day. Nobody is on the same pathway. No. And I mean in levels. No, nobody. Do you understand that? All that me too, or what I do when this happened, I do this. No, it's not. You have to find your own way, because your tool bag is going to work for you. It's not going to be a struggle bag, right? It's going to be exactly what it's called, your tool bag. People are struggling with bags because you trying to use somebody else's tools. Right? You cannot sit here. One thing you cannot do is confuse yourself and lose yourself. You got folks, and I have to say this, whether it hurts some feelings or dealings or not, you cannot say Holy Spirit, God, then turn around and pray in the statues, Orishas, and all that, and then turn around altars. I mean, what God are you talking to? Who are you talking to when you do that? Who are you really talking to? Somebody outside of yourself is what I'm saying. They're still talking to people outside of them instead of it's inside of them. Everything you need is inside of you. Folks still haven't gotten that clue. It's all about showboating, hoboating, toting. Who's this? Who's better? Who's this? Who's that? And the whole time the cat got the hat. I don't like cats. Yeah. Somebody send me something, but they want to send me a cat. Man, I don't like cats, baby. I don't. I'm not a cat girl. I'm a Neapolitan Mastiff. That's my dog. Neapolitan Mastiffs. Why? I don't know. Some people are attracted to cats on their track, and I'm on a dog track. I like Neapolitan Mastiffs. They used to fight in the Roman wars. Okay? Those are my future dogs. Right? So you have people out here who are really... like, for instance, my girlfriend just told me, I say sir a lot. You got somebody just named their damn animal sir. You guys have to tag your own bag. It's very important to do that, all right? And that's the point, okay? Or you're going to lag, you're going to lose, and you're going to sleep through all your clues, all right? So let's get started real quick. This is my last one for the day. Let's do, so this lesson's about emotional charges. They're feeding off. You have to discharge. So what I'm about to slap out for you, Pisces, whoever this resonates with you, you have to discharge this emotion. Okay, there's something you need to discharge because you keep charging it, right? All right. Any of these enemies feed off your energy, in your emotional energy, getting you emotional and getting you in your emotions. Okay, let's keep that in mind. So, folks are fighting for frequency instead of matching frequency. This is the whole point. You have to match frequency and not fight for frequency. Inner prep. A lot of people doing a lot of outer prep, and then you getting out of step. All right. And the first thing I'm going to give y'all a tip. The first time you find somebody's doing something to you and you can't put your finger on it, please look in your own circle first. Don't point outside that circle. Because 9 times out of 10 it's coming within your circle. It's somebody you at least expect. Alright? Let's see, Pisces. Let's see what emotional you need to discharge. Okay. So there's a Pisces energy. You have some grief. Disappointment is here. Okay. Somebody has been misdiagnosed as a major depressive disorder. Others have also recognized the danger of seeing sadness a problem to be medicated away. This might leave us poorly equipped to manage in the future for the psychotherapist. Sends a message that pain cannot be borne, lived through, or tolerated, robbing us of the ability to recognize sorrow as an enriching part of life. So you need to embrace this sadness. That's a part of life. Disappointment and sadness, Pisces. You need to embrace that. Make it your strength. Okay? All right? Because there's some discomfort here, and you have some happiness here. Energy. Seeking comfort is no weakness, but as adults, it can be hard to admit to vulnerability. Sometimes we may feel brave enough to seek reassurance from others, or we may find solace futilely, according to Winecott. Paintings and films, prayers and rituals, even addictions and compulsions, all perform the same functions as teddy bears. They allow the unforgiving outside world to temporarily yield to a mirror our painful inner emotional landscapes. Pisces, you got some emotional landscapes you need to tackle, baby. Get out your lawnmower. Okay, the grass is too high. All right, emotional landscapes. They allow us to say, yes, that's exactly how I feel, and there is a little more consoling than that. A state of physical ease. Okay, there's a Pisces energy. Somebody's putting on a facade. Somebody may be using prayers, rituals, addictions, compulsions, behavior as a comfort to them through this grief and sadness that they're feeling because they're trying to get some relief from the pain. Happiness is a multi-million-pound industry. Self-help books encourage us to track our emotional temperatures. Applications turn the effects of certain foods and exercise on our moods into graphs. But in our hurry to weigh and measure the most subjective, fleeting experience of happiness, we may be forgetting to check first what we're putting at risk. The idea that happiness is arbitrary, that we have failed if we can't achieve, it can make us anxious and dissatisfied. One response to this dilemma is to reject the term altogether. Many contemporary philosophers and psychologists prefer to use the term flourishing. While happiness has come to be associated with a generalized positive feeling, to lead a flourishing life demands that you practice courage, compassion, and defer from gratification for a more satisfying way to live. Perhaps the greatest consequence of replacing talk of happiness with talk of flourishing would be to restore happiness to its rightful place as an emotion, a temporary feeling which, like all emotions, may sometimes be present and sometimes not. Somebody's trying to reach that state of happiness and having a hard time. Okay? I suggest you fast, meditate, right? Okay? The rituals, whatever you're doing, Pisces, there's a Pisces energy. You're trying to get rid of the pain. And that's not how you do it. But you're still trying to reign while you're in your pain. You can't gain like that. That's because you're using objects, people, places, and things as teddy bears to comfort, to create this type of happiness. It's just a relief for the moment. Okay? See what we have here. Stop bullying. Yeah, somebody's trying to bully somebody. Okay, if there's any kids being bullied, 1-800-273-8255. But somebody's trying to bully somebody. Let's see. But it doesn't even have to be physically bully, right? But somebody's trying to bully. Pisces, you may be paralyzed with questions, right? Because you're self-delaying yourself at this point. Because you need to discharge and stop charging up this grief and this sadness. You need to stop using your teddy bears for your unhappiness. Okay, because somebody's definitely was misdiagnosed. It says as well. There's a Pisces that's misdiagnosed. Okay. Yeah. Something was unfeasible. Pisces energy. Okay. Something wasn't attainable. So this is why this person, place, or thing did not respond to you, reluctant to respond, and absolutely refuse to respond because it's not attainable. Okay. What you need to balance is to have the ability to say no. There's a Pisces that needs to learn how to say no without feeling guilt. Feel powerful and in control of your life. That's what you do. All right. Let's get you a wisdom card. All right. If somebody's trying to bully somebody spiritually. Somebody's kid is being bullied as well. Okay, that's flipped over. A sense of separation, Pisces. Your only problem, the only thing Father said you need to correct your sense of separation from God is the only lack you really need to correct. Let me recognize the problem. It says, let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. You have a sense of separation. There's a Pisces has a sense of separation from God. He said that's the only thing you need to correct while you are here paralyzed with questions and reaching for things that's unattainable. That's not feasible. Right? Pisces energy. Sit quietly and close your eyes. The light within you is significant, Pisces. It alone has power to give the gift of sight to you. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. They know the way. Let me be still and listen to the truth. Still waters run deep. Either you're going to be your tree of life or you're going to be your tree of strife. People are turning their tree of life into a tree of strife. It's not danger. It is not danger that comes when defenses are laid down. It is safety. It is peace. It is joy. And it is God. And my defenselessness, my safety lies. Okay? It said it is not danger that comes when defenses are laid down, Pisces. It is safety. It is peace. It is joy. It is God. Okay? You are the work of God. And his work is holy, lovable, and wholly loving. This is how a man must think of himself in his heart, because this is what he is. Love created me like itself. You better check it out. What did it say, Pisces? It says you are the work of God, and his work is wholly lovable and wholly loving. This is how a man must think of himself in his heart, because this is what he is. Pop your box. Let's get down to Cancer. Let's go. Good luck to you. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I got class in the shit in the next hour. Woo. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on with you emotionally. What you need to discharge. Okay, let's see what you need to discharge. Envy. You may be being seduced by envy, Cancer energy. Selfish. There's a conspiracy going on. You may be working with a Capricorn. Or a Capricorn is in fear that something's going to be found out about a conspiracy. Somebody has a warm glow about somebody having a hard time. There's some sick motherfuckers out here, I swear. Yeah. With a Virgo energy as well. So Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to get one more for you, but because I only supposed to did two. Frustrating, leaving, feeling unsettled, out of place. Something and swirls up and kind of getting. Only ever felt with the far away from home. Unlikely adventure seemed possible and the world becomes new again. Disoriented, There's a Virgo Cancer that's is disoriented, or you're disoriented, but somebody definitely got a warm glow about somebody's events in their life. Somebody's letting pride take them for a ride. Yep, you letting pride take you for a ride. Oh, not these. Yeah. So Cancer, either you're dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo here. I got Capricorn and Virgo energy out here. Cancer. Somebody's in terror, scared about something. Impulse. The fear that our emotion will let irrational impulses. Somebody made an irrational impulse, and it was a conspiracy. Okay, Cancer. We really didn't get any emotion out of this, but yes, we did. Somebody's scared, disoriented. You need to discharge this. Self-respect, self-esteem. To develop to develop skills to build inner strength, you need to work on your chakra, Cancer. Leo Aries is out here because something has affected your self-respect and your self-esteem. Okay, Cancer, you need to learn how to back down and admit when you're wrong. Yeah, that's one of your problems. You need to learn how to back down and admit when you're wrong. And that's what you do not know how to do, my friend. Pleasure, somebody did. Yeah, conspiracy. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, Cancer. February 5th, baby. Somebody did some, it's conspiring. Cap again, you're definitely dealing with a Capricorn. Forgiving. Forgive yourself. Okay, that's all I need to hear. Cancer, you need to forgive yourself. Okay? Feeding off energy, emotions. This is what I'm saying. So somebody's feeding off your energy center through your emotions. Whatever you're feeling right now, disoriented, you're stumbling, you're stuttering, you're disoriented, you lost your self-respect, self-esteem. Somebody's in fright of something. Somebody's terrified. Mind games, mind plays. A test serving to remind us how close danger we are. So somebody, it may be a Capricorn, you may be on the verge of losing it. Mind plays here. Walking along a high cliff path, you are gripped by a terrifying urge to leap. Yeah, somebody may be having some suicidal thoughts. Y'all need to watch that. Yeah. Yeah, Cancer. Name it. You need to name it, attain it. Divine feminine energy, karmas, and warlocks. Yeah. Okay. So there's some warlocks sending a feminine energy, projecting suicide thoughts on you, my friend. And people don't believe that. I know that they do the clinical work on depression and suicide, but if motherfuckers really get deep like they supposed to, you will realize that that shit is coming from, I'm telling you. Woo-wee. Yes. Somebody's trying to subject and get somebody to kill themselves, to commit suicide. They want to break somebody down to the point where they have no self-esteem no more, no self-respect for themselves. They're affecting their solar plex shock, they will, Cancer. You're definitely dealing with a Capricorn somewhere. Maybe your daddy, but somebody's a Cap. Okay, let's see. Dang. A healed mind does not plan, Cancer. It carries out the plans that it receives through listening to wisdom that is not its own. It placed the future in the hands of God. You need to turn to Father. It says a healed mind does not plan. It carries out the plans that it receives through listening. You're not listening. You're not being wise. You have no idea of the tremendous release and deep peace that comes from meeting yourself and your brothers totally without judgment, my friend. Seek not to change the world, Cancer, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Seek not to change the world, but to choose to change your mind the way the world Okay, but choose to change your mind about the world. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you see. Good luck to you, Cancer. All right, heal your mind, baby, so you can get off that vine. All right, so you can realign. All right, so you can turn back them hands of time. Okay, for real, for real. Okay, Scorpio, let's get to it. Let's see what your emotional discharge, what you need to stop emotionally charging up. A lot of people let pride take them for a ride, and then they collide. Serious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Scorpio, Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. Scorpio. Emptiness. Scorpio. There's a Scorpio in a relationship or somewhere you feel empty. Has nothing to do with what relationship you're in either. There's some hatred, some grief and despair is going on. You definitely is being seduced by hatred, Scorpio, and you being reduced by grief, and you're going to be induced by despair if you don't stop. And that's when your ass is going to be empty. Okay? Transmute that shit and mute it. Thank you. Ecstasy, overwhelming. Something is overwhelming. Overwhelmed by euphoria. Spiritual life, millennium, nuns of the medieval Europe. So this is somebody that's very spiritual, acclimated, or very spiritual knowledgeable. Flesh and fasted to be rewarded with visions. The shamans of Siberia spun and danced till spirits appeared to lead them into the other worlds. But this enchantment of ecstasy began when 19th century neurologists recategorized ecstasy states from rare and sought after emotions to the byproducts of nervous diseases. So somebody either do shrooms or they evoke themselves to get to the state of ecstasy because they can't do it on their own. And now something is becoming overwhelming. Scorpio. Interesting, Scorpio. Inability to let go of the past. That's okay. Okay. All right. Cease to dismiss the shit. You have the inability to let go of the past. Yeah. You have the inability to let go of the past, Scorpio. And look, it says Scorpio right here. Yeah. This may be a male. What? I'm done. Masculine. Yeah. There's a Scorpio energy. He has the inability to let go of the past. You in a state of depression. What did I say? You being seduced by hatred. Then you're being reduced by grief, and you being induced by despair. Yeah. Instead of this is your tree of life, and you making it your tree of strife, Scorpio male. What's happening with you? Somebody lives in a state of fear. Yeah, there's a Scorpio male. Knock that shit off, man. You living in a state of fear. Worried about something on the outside? Ecstasy of lovers and mystics is now reduced to dysfunctional brain wiring. Somebody lives in a state of fear. Okay. What I'm picking up, Scorpio male, You're keeping this hatred and this grief and this despair alive. You're feeding this energy. All right? And this shit it says it's from the past. You have the inability to let go of the past because you do not have enough light in you to dispel the darkness, my friend. You need to transmute this right here. You have to. Okay? You done took on a lot of responsibility as well. And you feel like you have no choice but to do this. This may be concerning or dealing with it. You feel like your will has been taken. Because solar plex shock deals with your will. Your will, free will, right? So you feel like there's a Scorpio male. You feel like you have no choice and responsible for something. It's too much responsibility, but you feel like you have no choice. Okay, my friend? I know how that shit can feel. Yeah, you feel like you have no choice. Yeah. Scorpio, male, stop listening to deceitful spirits and teaching of demons. It's right here. Somebody, Scorpio, you listen to teaching of demons. And you're listening to deceitful spirits. It's keeping you in a state of fear. This shit is from your past, dude. May have something to do with a Pisces energy. Pisces energy is out here twice. There has been some deception. There's been a disservice. You're displeased with a disservice or a service. I don't know if you're working on something, but you're displeased with a service, disservice. You're displeased with it, but there was some deception in there. It might have been from a Pisces energy. Yeah, now you're paralyzed with questions, my friend. Okay, let's get a couple more and get you. Yeah, somebody's giving you incorrect, ill advice. Somebody's trying to create a position of strength by giving somebody ill advice, incorrect information. So this is why we have displeased with the service. There was some deception in here because it was ill advised and incorrect. Whoever gave you this information, either you or somebody else is trying to create a position of strength for their motherfucking self because you're listening to deceitful spirits and teachings of demons. Because now you're paralyzed with questions. You feel me? Okay. Let's do a couple more for Scorpio. The Spirit's telling me to, yep. Yeah, somebody's misquoting some shit. That means leaving shit out. Leaving some parts out. Misquoting. Inaccurate. Giving a piece of the information. Yeah, because they're trying to create a position of strength. Sagittarius energy. There's a Sagittarius energy that's misquoting shit, giving inaccurate information. Self-created, because they're trying to create a position of strength. Yeah. Whoever this Sagittarius female is, tarot reader, you are part of the covenant. Warlocks, karmics, Scorpio. I don't know what that has to do with you, but you have a covenant on your back. There's a covenant. Karma's here. Sagittarius again. Yeah, you've been busted. Yeah, you in a whole covenant, sis. There's a Sagittarius energy. You in a whole covenant. I cannot believe this. This is a covenant. You're working with somebody sleeping in Seattle. Karma is here. You're going to receive karma. Scorpio, I don't know what this has to do with you. I don't know if you're dealing with this Sagittarius energy. I don't know if you and the Sagittarius in a covenant together, because it's coming out in your Scorpio read, and this is supposed to be discharging some shit. Yeah, y'all misquoting some shit. Jail is here. Inaccurate, giving piece of information. Why are y'all doing that? This is why some people, I'm going to tell you how you can tell people into dark energy. Their skin will turn black as hell. Black as my seat. I know when somebody's dealing with dark magic. Okay? Sex trafficking. Somebody's making their money off of sex trafficking. Yeah, because this person, it feels inadequate. Yeah, annoyed. Something's an inconvenience. The honeymoon stage is over. So this business was good at one time, but the honeymoon stage in business is over. Give you more and more and get to your wisdom, and we out of here. Scorpio, very interesting. Yeah, that's been coming out, and I know exactly who that's at. I know exactly who this reader is. Yeah, she's been on YouTube for a while. Yeah, she's been busted out. It's sad. Yeah. Covenant. I'm not tripping off I'm tripping off the part that she's part of the covenant. I was like, what? Yeah, Scorpio, suppressed emotions. Afraid of being alone. Okay, that's it. Yeah, lack of loss of direction. Yeah, let self-improvement be your movement. Yeah, Gemini energy. Okay, so you may have some suppressed emotions about a Gemini. This is a Scorpio male I'm talking to. It's the same sex. You're afraid of being alone. There's a Leo Aries also involved. I don't know if all you guys are entangled with each other, because all y'all got a lack of direction, lack of drive now. Got suppressed emotions. Instead of y'all letting self-improvement be y'all moving, this is a whole covenant, Scorpio. Sorry to say, baby. It's a covenant. Y'all covenant. Yeah. Somebody's trying to give heart-to-heart messages and shit. What you need to balance. Okay. Yep. That's it. It's a covenant. That's all we need to hear. All right. Let's see what Spirit says for y'all advisory. Father, give advice the good and the bad, the ugly, good, and the evil. The sun rises and shine on the dark just like it does the light. What's happening? So you can take flight. But no, people want to stay in that frostbite. Yeah. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you. All right. What's happening? Covenant. Yep, covenant. I cannot believe that shit is a shocker. When y'all hear shit and Spirit tell you about a certain person, you be like, oh man. Wow. Sit quietly and close your eyes, Scorpio. The light within you is sufficient. It alone has power to give you the gift of sight to you. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. Know that way. Okay? What is forgiveness? Didn't say forgive yourself. Move on. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness recognizes what you thought your brother did to you has not occurred. I am not a victim of the world I see. Under this teaching, every relationship becomes a lesson in love. When you meet anyone, remember it's a holy encounter. Not a whole encounter. Y'all turn some holy shit into some whole shit. That's what people are doing. As you see him, you will see yourself. As you treat him, you will treat yourself. As you think of him, you would think of yourself. Never forget this. For in him, you will find yourself or lose yourself. Okay? A lot of y'all done lost yourselves. All right? You're supposed to find yourself in this holy encounter, not lose yourself in this holy encounter. Y'all turned the holy encounter into a whole encounter. That's what you did do. Let's give you one last one. Yeah, a lot of people did that. Exactly what they did. I am entrusted with the gifts of God. You can't wait, delay. You can wait, delay, paralyze yourself, or reduce your creativity almost to nothing, but you cannot abolish it. Pop your box. I'm affected only by my thoughts. Gotta go. Your thoughts will shape you, shift you, and then they will shit you. All right? This is Free to D and to a T. All right? Gotta go. And we'll be back tomorrow with Earth Signs. Okay? By redesign. You hear what I'm saying? Earth signs and air signs tomorrow. Talk to you guys later. Gotta go. I gotta run off to class. You guys have a good one. And stay off that glass. All right. Bye.